Here they roll around 3. They're coming to the cone. There's the green flag, and Sport Allen with the lead going to turn 1. DeFord drops back to 4th place as Shanks moves up to 2nd. It's Allen, Shanks, Watman, DeFord, Smith, and Smith. Lap number 1. As I said, Allen, that wing experience is playing a part here. The 3 guys in the rear don't have a lot, and the 3 guys up front do have a lot. As Sport Allen leads lap number 2 of the first 8-lap heat race.
And who was it that you picked again there, Mr. D.O.? You picked Waltman to win this race.
Well, he's got a ways to go, but you can see the track starting to get tacky as Watman picked up the front wheels down in 3 and 4. He's up over the cushion in turn number 2, so he's just kind of feeling the way out as DeFord needs a necking knob on that thing to stay up with in turn 2. Sport Allen at the halfway point into turn number 1, followed by Shanks, Watman, DeFord, Smith, and Smith. Sport Allen picking up the front wheels a little bit, coming off of turn number 4. Finding some good gription out there as the track's starting to come around really great. Coming around to the white flag, Pinellas Park, Sport Allen, 1 lap to go. Smith with a move on DeFord, but jumps the cushion down in 4. Little smoke coming out of 66, but here comes Sport Allen to take the checkered flag. It's Sport Allen, your winner, followed by Raymond Shanks, Dave Watman, and the race for 4th coming to the line. Who's it going to be? It is Brian DeFord, Dustin Smith, and Corey Smith, rounding out the field of the second 8-lap heat race for the Gloss Series at Kokomo Speedway. Here they come around. They pick up the throttle. There's the green flag. Kraig with the lead going into 1. Wimmer drops in behind him. Bush into 3rd. Phillips into 4th. Phillips takes a look on the inside of Bush going into 3. Can't do anything with him. It's Kraig, Wimmer, Bush, Phillips, Clark, and Fredrickson. '71 pulls the wheels up down the back straightaway right in that 4th place of Steve Phillips. He's getting heavy pressure from Mark Clark in the 11C going into 1. That's for 4th position. And a big wheelie down the back straightaway with the number 3 leader. The track's coming around halfway. 4 more laps to see if the top 4 go to the feature tonight. Tom Bush trying to make some ground up on Wimmer as your leader, the 3 of Steve Kraig, jumps the cushion down in 3 and 4. Now lets Wimmer close up on him a little bit, but he comes back down to the hubby pole down in turn number 1, slides up in 2, takes it into 3, up on the cushion, slides it up to the top shelf, comes around to see the white flag, 1 lap to go. Bush trying to catch up with Wimmer down the back straightaway, but here comes your leader, Steve Kraig, around. Will win heat race number 2. Brandon Wimmer in 2nd, Tom Bush in 3rd. The race to the line will be Steve Phillips, Mark Clark, and Jamie Fredrickson rounds out the top 6. Row 3, Chad Delagrange and Michael Berthay. They're creeping around turn number 3. Norm's taking a look at him. He's eyeballing. Are we going to have a jumper? Are we going to have a start there at the cone? And there's the green flag. Veach on the outside, but down to the bottom. All right, Dennis Veach with the lead coming off of turn number 2. with the 3 of Tim Norman. Back behind him, Kraig Kinser in third. Todd Kelly in fourth. As the fans cheer on Dan this Beach. Beach running down that huggy pole, chugging around there, using up that racetrack like you do here at Kokomo. The 3 of Norman drops back. Kraig Kinser reels him in. Beach pulling out a 2-car length lead. Norman up on top of the berm down at turn number 1, hacking that left wheel up, trying to get a shortcut. Beach with the lead. Norman, Kinser, and Kelly, and Birthday. Back in the pack, that 4th and final transfer position between Todd Kelly and Michael Birthday. Halfway, 4 laps to go. Birthday on the inside, Kelly on the outside, and Birthday forces a hole on Kelly. Kelly packs it up, pulls in the infield. He's had too much right rear in his left side. Beach getting a little pressure off the 3 of Norman. Kinser down the bottom. Norman on the top. Norman going around. Beach on the outside. Beach slides up. Shuts the door. Norman back up to the top. Riding around that top shelf. Beach on the huggy pole. Norman takes the lead. Beach back to second. Now he's got Kraig Kinser. Kinser gets underneath him as Beach slides up. It's now Norman, Kinser, Beach, and Birthday as the white flag comes out. 1 lap to go. And we got some smoke coming out of the number 11 in the back. All right, they're coming up on lap traffic. This could be determined. Kinser makes a move. Lap traffic out of the way. Your winner is Norman, Kinser, Beach, and Birthday. All right, Waite and Trainer bringing them around 3 for this 4th and final 8-lap heat race. Norm takes a look. There's the green flag. Trainer to the outside takes the lead. Waite slides up in front of A.J. Anderson. Anderson cuts down and moves into second place. Boston Reed running down on the bottom, trying to find his way up to the front. Your leader is Trainer, Anderson, Waite, Mohan, Huskin, and Reed. Boston Reed riding back there in the last position of this heat race. He needs to get moved up to 4th if he wants to make the transfer. Trainer, your leader, A.J. Anderson second. Waite, Mohan, Reed gets by Huskin by just a whisker down the main straightaway. That pulls out a reasonable lead on him. 4 laps to go. Trainer with a big lead coming off of 4. A.J. Anderson in second place. Bill Waite Jr. in third. Jim Mohan with Boston Reed all over his donkey. White flag coming out. Boston Reed needs to make a move. He goes down to the bottom. Kendrick and Mohan follows him into turn number 1. The brake disc is glowing red. Reed lines up off of 2, gets a shot down the back straightaway, down to the huggy pole. Your winner is Trainer, followed by Anderson. Wade, and at the line, Boston Reed. 6 laps, 10 cars to determine the top 5 rows of tonight's feature event. Wimmer and Trainer in row number 1, Anderson and Allen, row number 2, Norman and Shank, row number 3, Kinser and Waite, row number 4, Phillips and Kraig, row number 5. Here they come around. Wimmer starts to squeeze on the throttle there at the cone. There's the green flag. We're racing.
Trainer with a quick lead into turn number 1 and 2. On the back stretch, he's got the lead. He's pulling away.
In second place is Wimmer, Allen in third, Anderson in 4th. And the 7 is Shank riding in that 5th position. Trainer and Wimmer running away. Allen in a comfortable third place. A.J. Anderson in fourth. And the 7TW jumps the cushion coming off at 2. And that gives Sport Allen takes second place in turn number 4. Now Sport Allen set off after Kurt Trainer. Coming around, we're a little over halfway through, 2 laps to go. Allen on the outside dives down to the bottom of Trainer. Trainer holds him off. Wimmer jumps the cushion again, going into turn number 3. Allen down on the huggy pole. Trainer jumps the cushion. Allen with the lead, 1 lap to go. Sport Allen pulls out a big lead over Trainer. Coming to the checkered flag, it is Sport Allen, Kurt Trainer, Wimmer, Anderson, Shank, Kinser, Norman, Kraig, Waite, and Phillips. Top 4 go to the feature, the rest go to the trailer and head for home. Coming around off of turn number 4, coming around to the cone. There's the green flag, we're off and racing. Dustin Smith down on the bottom. We got some pushing and shoving back in the back. Danny Smith has moved up 2 cars as Dustin Smith still got the lead. That one almost in the wall in turn number 3. Smith gets 3 cars in 1 lap as Clark and Smith and Mohan battle for 1, 2, 3. Butcher battles back here for the transfer. Smith on the bottom, slides into that 5th position. We got too many Smiths in this race. We got Dustin, we got Corey, and we got Danny. And there's going to be some Smiths going to the feature, like it or not.
And there's your Danny Smith in 4th, who hasn't had any
Well,
other
and
time.
a big bicycle by Huskin in turn number 2. He was showing nothing but belly pan. Dustin Smith in the lead in turn number 2. Mohan in 2nd. Clark in 3rd. Danny Smith in 4th. But a race with Todd Kelly going on the inside of Huskin for 5th. But he needs to roll up to that 4th position to make the feature. Smith on the bottom. Roots Clark out of the way for 3rd. Mohan on the top on Dustin Smith. And we got 1 spun. Yellow flag. We need a yellow. Dustin Smith chugging down. We'll see who knows where they start and where they don't. Smith picks up the throttle. Mohan, Clark, and Smith. Todd Kelly and Huskin. Around the outside, Jim Mohan takes the lead. Going into turn number 1. Dustin Smith in 2nd. Danny Smith in 3rd. Mark Clark in 4th. Todd Kelly's got to reel in Mark Clark and get around him to make the feature. Mohan with a big lead, a straightaway lead. There goes Smith. Around Smith into turn number 3. Mohan, Danny Smith, Dustin Smith, and Mark Clark and Todd Kelly round out your top 5. Todd Kelly tries to go around the outside of Mark Clark. On the outside on the cushion going into turn number 3. Comes around Mark Clark, the 5th. Todd Kelly. And we got 1 in the infield, the 87 of Dave Gross. Jim Mohan in the 1M, your leader at the finish line. Danny Smith with a good setup with a big wheelie down the front straightaway. Dustin Smith in 3rd, Todd Kelly in 4th. Mohan coming up the lap, traffic. Gets by the 11 of Chad Delagrange. Delagrange pulls in. Huskin goes up high. Corey Smith with smoke coming out of his motor. Smith might be having a motor problem. Which Smith is at? Corey. Danny Smith riding in second. Here comes Jim Mohan around to get the white flag. 1 lap to go for him. Danny Smith in second. Pushing, shoving, Fredrickson beating on Huskin's bumper down in 1 and 2. Mohan, your leader. Here comes Danny Smith. It's going to be a race to the line. Who is it? It's Mohan and Danny Smith. Third place, Dustin Smith and Todd Kelly will go to the feature. Mark Clark, Corey Smith, Huskin and Fredrickson to the trailer. Allen and Trainer in row number 1. Wimmer and Anderson row number 2. Shank and Kinser in row number 3. Norman and Craig in row number 4. Waite and Phillips in row number 5. Waltman and Bush in row number 6. Veach and DeFord in row number 7. Berthay and Reed in row 8. Mohan and Smith in row 9. Then Smith and Kelly in row 10. Pick your favorite, cheer them on, because race fans, we're about to get going. Coming around off of turn number 4, and there's the green flag. Ford Allen with the lead going into 1. A.J. Anderson backs him up and takes third place. We got 1 jumping up high in turn number 4. Ford Allen is your leader. Trainer in second. Wimmer moves up to third. Kraig Kinser on the bottom. Moves up to that 4th position. Danny Smith has passed 6 cars already. Boston Reed to the outside. Danny Smith passed 6 cars. Ford Allen, your leader. Trainer, Kinser, Wimmer, Anderson, Norman. Kraig Kinser all over the track down in 1 and 2. Boston Reed blocked back in the pack. Can't find anything to get going, get a rhythm. Gets around the 10W of Waitman. Kinser and Trainer battling for second position. Ford Allen with a big lead, but he's going to come up on lap traffic. Kinser to the inside of Trainer going to 3. Dives to the huggy pole and takes away that second position. Allen coming up on traffic. This will sort the man from the boys. Can he get through it? Can Kinser catch him? Ford Allen hooks her up going into 1. Tips it up on the left side a little bit. Gets around the 71 car. We got 1 in the wall. Michael Berthay in the wall in turn number 4. And there's the green flag. The 99 DeFord pulls a wheelie. Back in the pack, they're racing for 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. 3G and Tim Norman holding him up. Boston Reed with a big bicycle. The track's getting grippy and sticky. Allen, Kinser, Trainer, Anderson, Wimmer. Boston Reed down to the outside, back of the pack. So keep an eye on the 51 of Danny Smith. He's moving it up as DeFord goes up high to let some cars by. Sport Allen and Kraig Kinser roll away with a big lead. The 99 of DeFord pulls off into the infield. Danny Smith, a big wheelie down the back straightaway into the 5th position. Man, we got a bicycle in 3, but he saves it. The 7X, Ray Shank. Danny Smith up to the 5th position, and now into 4th as Allen and Kinser start. Whoa, we almost got one upside down and one stuck in the sippy hole. The green flag is still out. They're coming around at the halfway point. The question is, can Kraig Kinser hold off Sport Allen, A.J. Anderson, and what has Danny Smith got for everybody? Danny Smith come to the party late, but he's showing what he's got. And we got a couple in the Mississippi on 2-1. Dustin Smith catches the wheel, bounces into the wall. We are still green. Car on the track. There's the yellow flag. Yellow flag once again. Dustin Smith catches a wheel. Almost gets in the wall. Todd Kelly gets caught up also. He's in. Kraig Kinser, your leader.
We're still at 16 laps complete. 16 laps complete in this gloss feature tonight.
And Kinser picks it up down the back straightaway. Sport Allen behind him. A.J. Anderson third. Then here comes Danny Smith again, going into the first turn. Smith down on the huggy pole. Anderson up in the middle. Who's it going to be for third position? It is Danny Smith. Another guy to watch on the move forward is the 9 of Boston Reed. He's up to 7th place. All right, Danny Smith, a wheelie down the back straightaway. In that 3rd position, trying to catch up to the 88 of Sport Allen. Kraig Kinser up on the cushion, driving around. Boston Reed up to the 5th position. Smith trying Sport Allen again. Can't do anything with him. Tim Norman shoots by the 36. That's Kurt Trainer to take a spot. Smith almost gets into Allen. Going into turn 3 side by side. Smith on the huggy pole. Allen in the middle. The track's fast in the middle tonight. Allen jumps the cushion in the middle. Smith drives by him. Sets off for Kraig Kinser. It's now your leader, Kraig Kinser in turn number 4. Danny Smith in 2nd. Sport Allen in 3rd. A.J. Anderson. Boston Reed up to 5th. And the 3 of Tim Norman. Kraig Kinser coming up on lap traffic. This might give Danny Smith the break that he needs. Kinser trying to get around. Dennis bicycles big in turn number 2. Smith reels him in a little bit, but Kinser picks up the throttle. Coming up again on beach. Kinser and Smith even closer. Kinser goes in, misses the hole. Smith behind Beach. Smith goes to the top, Beach down on the bottom. Kinser and Smith battling for the lead. And Smith takes a look underneath Kinser, sticks a nose under him. Kinser chops him off. Smith drops back, lets Kinser get caught up in traffic again. Coming up on the 7, TW Brandon Winnemer. Smith to the top shelf. Kinser on the bottom. White flag, 1 lap to go. Smith on the top shelf. Coming up on lap traffic. It's going to be Kraig Kinser. Kinser on the bottom, coming to the line. Kraig Kinser, your winner. Danny Smith, second. Sport Allen, AJ Anderson, Boston Reed. The 3G of Tim Norman. Third trainer, Jim Mohan. Wait, and there's your winner, Kinser, once again.
There you go, folks. Right here he is. The son of Steve Kinser right there. Victory, buddy. I'll tell you what. You hung it in there. You come here. You scored your victory right here at Kokomo Speedway. How's that feel?
This feels great. I'm never going to remember always going to remember my first victory.
This is your first victory right here at Kokomo Speedway, huh?
First sprint car victory.
Well, I'll tell you what, you probably already realize this, but there's a lot of heritage from the Kinser family right here at Kokomo Speedway.
Yeah, I always hear stories that my grandpa and uncle and dad tell about this place, and it's full of my family tradition. I'm happy to win my first race here.
Well, I'll tell you what, folks, right here, his first victory, Kraig Kinser. There he is. He won at Kokomo Speedway.
And race fans, here's how we got your finish. Winning will be the 11K of Kinser. Behind him, the 51 of Danny Smith. Third place, the 88 of Allen.